Welcome back to a Clan a Day podcast brought to you by bagtownclans.com. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald, and today we're diving into the fascinating history of Clan Anderson. The Andersons, while considered a lowland clan, have deep ties across Scotland and beyond. Their name derives from the simple yet powerful meaning son of Andrew, and because St Andrew is Scotland's patron saint, this surname has become widespread. But don't let the commonality of the name fool you. Clan Anderson has a rich and complex history, shaped by both intellectual achievements and Highland connections. The Anderson name, or in its Gaelic form, MacAndrews, has its roots in multiple regions. The name is particularly prevalent in Aberdeenshire, Banffshire, and Moray. However, its origins aren't confined to Scotland alone. The surname Anderson also appears across Europe, especially in Scandinavia, which hints at the movement of people and cultural exchange across the North Sea. In the Scottish Highlands, the Andersons are more commonly found under the name MacAndrew. This variation reflects their association with Clan Chattan, a confederation of Highland clans, and specifically ties them to Clan Mackintosh and Clan Ross. The Kinrara manuscript, an important document in Highland clan history, tells us that the MacAndrews migrated to Badenoch from Moidart around the year 1400. These connections not only linked the family to Highland clans, but also the broader power structures of Scotland during a time when loyalty and alliances could make or break a family's fortunes. Interestingly, the first recorded instances of the Anderson name appear not in the Highlands, but in the Ragman Rolls of 1296, where both David Lefy's Aindrais, a burgess of Peebles, and Duncan Fizz Aindrais of Dumfries swore allegiance to Edward I of England. This allegiance, like many in that era, was more a political necessity than a reflection of loyalty to the English crown. Clan Anderson may not be as renowned for battles or territorial disputes as some other Scottish clans, but their contributions to intellectual life are impressive. One of the most famous Andersons was Alexander Anderson, a brilliant mathematician from Aberdeen. His works on geometry and algebra, published in Paris between 1612 and 1619, were celebrated across Europe. His cousin, David Anderson of Finchal, was another man of considerable intellect. David, nicknamed Davy Doathings, is best remembered for applying scientific principles to solve practical problems, most notably devising a way to remove a massive boulder that had been blocking the entrance to Aberdeen Harbour. The Anderson family's talent for science didn't stop with these two. A later descendant, James Gregory, invented the reflecting telescope, a revolutionary development in the field of astronomy. James Anderson, another relative, contributed to the first edition of the Encyclopaedia Britannica, where he penned an article on monsoons that accurately predicted discoveries made by Captain Cook before the famed explorer returned from his expeditions. These achievements underscore the Andersons' knack for innovation and intellectual curiosity, a legacy that continues to resonate today. In the Highlands, the Andersons take on a slightly different identity through their association with MacAndrew and their connection to Clan Ross and Clan Mackintosh. The MacAndrews were integrated into the powerful Clan Chattan Federation, which was led by the Mackintosh chiefs. This alignment with Clan Chattan provided the MacAndrews with protection and influence during times of clan warfare, but it also strengthened their bonds with other Highland families. The Andersons are also linked to Clan MacDonald of Glengarry, another formidable Highland clan. This wide array of affiliations shows just how interconnected Scottish clan history can be, with some families maintaining strong ties across both the Highlands and the Lowlands. While Clan Anderson is recognised as a clan, it is considered armigerous, meaning it does not currently have a chief recognised by the court of the Lord Lion. As a result, the clan lacks a definitive central figure, though notable families have emerged over the centuries, such as the Andersons of Ardbrake, Wester Ardbrake, Dowhill, and Candacraig. Despite the lack of a recognised chief, the Anderson legacy is kept alive today through the Clan Anderson Society, which was formed in North America in 1973. The society works to preserve the clan's history and traditions and remains active across the continent. In 2014, the Clan Anderson Society was granted its own coat of arms bearing the motto, "We Stand Sure." This moment was a symbolic recognition of the Andersons' resilience and unity despite the absence of a chief. The Society maintains a clan room and archives at Wisby House in Kirtlebridge, Dumfriesshire, a treasure trove of artefacts and historical records relating to the Andersons. Although the Andersons do not have a clear chief or singular origin, they have made an indelible mark on Scottish history, particularly through their contributions to science, literature, and public life. One notable 20th century Anderson was John Anderson, 1st Viscount Waverley, the designer of the Anderson shelter, a type of bomb shelter used during World War II. His contribution helped save countless lives during the Blitz in London, further cementing the Anderson name in history. While the clan's roots and loyalties are complex, ranging from the Lowlands to the Highlands, one thing is clear: the Andersons have always stood sure, whether in battle, in scientific pursuit, or in their ongoing efforts to preserve their family's proud heritage. Thank you for joining us on today's journey through the story of Clan Anderson. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another episode of A Clan a Day podcast. I'm Colin MacDonald, and as always, Goat and Irie and both are leet. May the road rise to meet you.